guys, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. For me especially, I'm happy because I want to do this review for you guys, as it's become a series of different flavors for the AP Prime Bites. As I've already reviewed, I think already like 4 and I'm about to review 2 more flavors that I did get. And honestly, I just double checked my NutriCartel cart, and I'm like, hey, if I throw in 3 more flavors of the protein Prime Bites, I will end up getting all the flavors and tried out all the flavors. So the flavors that I did get in the Christmas haul, if you did watch the video, if not, I'll put it up at the end of the video so you guys can see it. But the 2 flavors I did get in the AP Prime Bites was the chocolate cookie monster flavor, like a brownie. This one was very enjoyable as well, but I'll get to the taste test in a little bit just to get it, because I've been switching from different flavors, from the pumpkin spice, also the glazed cinnamon rolls, which I did a review on. I'll also add that at the end of the video so you guys can see that with the other flavors that I did already try out and do a review for. And the other flavor I did end up getting was the blueberry cobbler. This one, honestly, even the label looks very appealing from the wrapper and all that, but these flavors are awesome. And I'll get into the supplement facts, just because if you're new to the channel and you're like, hey, like, what are these protein brownies about? And like, is it worth it for me to get it? I'm gonna tell you everything here so you guys can just pick it up at NutriCartel. So this one has the supplement facts in the back, and as I read them, I'll put them up here. So we are getting for the brownie, it hasn't changed in weight at all. It's still 65 grams. Not very heavy on the stomach, but it actually fills you up. So let's say it's in between like breakfast and lunch, and you're like, hey, I'm not trying to eat a meal right now, but I want to eat something. So this is great for that, and it'll fill you up for the next, for me, it always fills me up for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. If I down that with some water, nothing crazy. You don't have to down it with milk, but again, it's up to you. If you like to drink it with milk, I don't know what's your calorie intake. Maybe you do need to bulk up. For me, I'm trying to cut, so I'm just drinking it with water. So here, this one is 210 calories, and like always, we are getting 10 grams of fat. We are getting 35 grams of cholesterol, some sodium in here, which is 270 milligrams. Total carbs is 21, and we are getting total sugars at 6. And it says we are getting some protein here at 19 grams, and we are getting some collagen at 5 grams. And we do get some calcium in here at 0.6 or 6%. Some iron at 0.8 or at 8%, and some potassium at 7% or 0.7. Depends on how you want to look at it. And what I like about this, it literally says 21 total carbs, minus 2 grams of fiber, minus 9 grams of the sugar alcohols. In total, you are getting 10 grams net carbs per protein brownie, which is great. Now this one is awesome because it has a protein blend. It has whey protein concentrate, whey protein isolate, hydrolyzed collagen, and right here we do get some vegetable oil, some liquid whole eggs, which is great because another source of protein. And we've got coconut butter, some sunflower, lactic, some chocolate cookie pieces, which has cocoa, milk, and skim milk powder. Aside from that, we are getting some baking powder, some salt, some potassium, some cornstarch, and vanilla flavoring. Now this is the whole thing, and they do have a allergy warning or a content warning. Has wheat, eggs, and peanut with soy and almonds. And it also says may contain cashews, walnuts, pecan, and coconut. So let's get into the taste test, comparing this one to the other ones that I had. This one honestly is great because is moist and it's like chocolate. It's like almost like a triple cake chocolate flavor, and it does go with the name of chocolate cookie monster flavor. Now I gotta drink some water because I need it down so I can continue doing the review. So this one is great in the sense that it follows all their recipes. Like if you see right here, like it has a glazed coating. This one has a glazed chocolate coating. So it looks very good. It actually looks very appealing, very chocolatey. Let's get one more bite before I do the other review. Honestly, it's just too good. Okay. Now comparing this to any other like protein brownie that I tasted from the AP Prime Bites, I gotta say it's not like my favorite, not on the top. It has to be like below the cinnamon roll, just because the cinnamon roll flavor actually tastes like a cinnamon roll. This one tastes like a triple cake brownie. So I would add that one fourth on my list if I were to pick up, like, let's say 4 different boxes. This would be like, to keep it 100 with you guys, this flavor, even though I said it's fourth on my list, but it's still something I would pick up as an alternative. Meaning, like, let's say yesterday I would have I had pumpkin spice and the cinnamon roll, like, just not to repeat, so I wouldn't repeat the flavors. Like today I'll have this one, which is a chocolate cookie monster flavor. Then I'll eat maybe the peach, then I'll eat the blueberry cobbler, just to vary in flavors and have the same protein content. Now let's move on to the other protein brownie that I picked up, which is their blueberry cobbler. So let's get into this protein brownie from the AP Prime Bites. Now, I know I just opened it, but want to clarify that this one does have 220 calories. So it does have 10 more calories than the chocolate cookie monster. And I believe it's because it's more geared towards the flavor, and they had to add a little bit more because it is a blueberry cobbler flavor. Here, the label doesn't really change at all, except for a couple ingredients, and it is because it's they added, I believe, some blueberries for the flavor, and also, let me just double check, and they also added graham crackers to give it a nice graham crackery flavor, I guess, because they wanted to make it more like a product that you would pick up at a bakery or something like that. I'm skimming through this, but aside from that, we are getting some organic dry in here as well. And the other ingredient that differs from the other one is we are getting some brilliant blue dye, and I believe that's just because like all of their products, especially the protein bites, they have this glazed coating. So right here you can see it's kind of like a bluish coating. You see the coating, it makes it more appealing, and it's a solid block. Honestly, it's not like hard, but I'm just saying, like, it's firm, like it's not breaking in your hands or nothing like that. So let's go into the taste test. Oh man, yeah, you can really taste the blueberry in this, comparing it to the chocolate one. Totally different flavors. Oh wow, this one, since I just had the pumpkin spice yesterday and the cinnamon roll, comparing it to that and then this chocolate cookie monster flavor, this honestly takes my #1 list. Honestly, it's very good. So this is not dry at all. It's very moist, like the other one. I'm just drinking water because I want to down this so I can actually talk and explain how good this is, because I'm like, you ever had some food and you're like, damn, like, what's in this is so slamming. So yeah, like I said, this does take my #1 place for the AP Prime Bites. To wrap up the video, this is one of the best flavors I've ever tried for a protein brownie, especially from AP Prime Bites, as I already have tried. With this one, it'll be 6 different flavors. And FYI, I am doing another NutriCartel order in the next week or so, and I will be picking up their other 3 flavors that I have not tried. So in total, I believe they have 9 flavors, and this one honestly takes the cake for me, or is the brownie for me at the moment, as it is one of the best flavors. Sorry guys, I had to take another bite. Honestly, this was so slamming. Now I'm in between breakfast and lunch, so I'm trying to get my protein intake and eat something good at the same time. But for the calories, it's not as bad. I know like 220 could be a little high depending on you if you're trying to cut, but it's worth it, because if you're gonna cut somewhere else, it's worth it. So with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next video.